places we're going to, so it's not really going to work for you to take them along. So leave them under the bottom of the bus, and then when we regroup at 3 o'clock, that is when we get back on the bus at 3, you can grab your bags and go do your thing. Make sense? See any logistical problems with that? No? Okay. So, that's at least the game plan. What we're going to do is make our way up to one of the very typical structures here in Tuscany, and that is a Medici fortress. Eventually the Sienese would succumb to Medici power in the 1560s, I believe, and definitively, once and for all, no way to go back. Siena becomes part of the Duchy of Etruria, that is under the Medici dukedom. So they build, the first thing that they do is they build these enormous fortresses, almost like a thumb in the eye of the Sienese, who fancied their independence for so long, just to kind of emphasize this point that they are now in charge, that is the Medici. So that's why you see this big old fortress here. The same story goes for Arezzo, the upper part of the town where you have the Prato, the park space behind the cathedral. Once upon a time was the medieval town of Arezzo, and a third of it, of the entire town, consisting of that hillside, was wiped out by the Medici when they built that fortress that's at the top of the hill that's now closed. So pretty standard, but this one's pretty monumental. Massive structure, which I think now for the most part is a parking lot. But anyway, we're going to walk down to the center of town. It's a short little walk, pleasant walk. Get to see Siena and why it's one of those famous hill towns. You have cabs of steel when you leave here. And we'll be back. We want to leave on the bus at 3 o'clock. So Andrea will meet us here at 3 o'clock, and that's when we want to leave. So if you miss our meet time in town, then you need to make your way back here for the 3 o'clock disappearing act. If you're not here at 3 o'clock, I'm assuming that you're staying. Okay? So if you miss the meet, and we'll decide where that is when we get into town, if you miss that in-town meeting point, then it's up to you to make your way back to the bus for departure at 3 o'clock. So be aware of your surroundings as you're walking into the town, at least from this trajectory. Okay? Here we go.